Yeah. Once again, so people, welcome one, welcome all to the QTNA Show After Dark. It's not supposed to be after dark. I just want to point that out. Like, kind of, sort of. You're supposed to be sharing, but you're worried about your goddamn self.
I have to make sure.
That's right, Nina. You wrote the song and can't remember the goddamn lyrics.
You trying to hit like? Just saying.
You know how much money I was to records?
Not too much on me.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, better late than never, man. We back in the building. I got some friends along with me. The lovely Miss Nina Brown is in the building.
Hey.
How you doing? How you feeling? You good? I'm good. It's a productive week thus far. Very interesting.
Yeah.
We got some things to talk about.
Do.
So let me bring on our other guest today. So our I don't want to how do I address this? I can't say frequent, but whenever she's here, she's a ball of light and entertainment. Miss Lanomi Lang is in the building. And last but certainly not least, the bad guy is in the motherfucking building. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ty Ford.
What is that? Hey.
Oh shit! You got the sun's out, guns out. God damn it!
She's showing the guns. I gotta show the guns.
Yeah, you know. Oh, the lovely Miss Keisha Sanchez is in the building. What's up, Keisha? Shout out Keisha with all the dope shit she be doing. Keisha has her own podcast. She has her monthly merchant mixer that she does in Agtown. If you live in the Arlington area, you got to check that out. It's really dope. I think she got a paint and sip party coming up too. I just checked out. So
What's
yeah,
the name of the podcast?
all of the above. She's just revamping it, so I'm not certain. Keisha, what is the name of your podcast? Did you change the name? What's the name of the podcast? And when are we going to see that back up and running? Shout out the lovely Miss Yvette Howard watching us as well. Missed you today.
Everybody, please share the podcast.
Yes, indeed. Like and share. Brandon Denson, the young homie, is in the building. Shout out Flyconic. This is what we do. This is look. I
Hey, Brandon.
You know what I'm saying? I do this for the love. I pay for this.
Support your people.
Support your people. But... Oh yeah, I got one coming for you.
Must be nice.
You know what you were on the episode. You couldn't win nothing that day. Oh yeah, I Am Radio. Still I Am Radio. She said looking at June. So y'all tune in for that. But she got a whole bunch of other dope shit out and happening right now. So let's get into it, man. We're gonna get into the obvious one because I want to get this over with because this is the quintessential fucking beating a dead horse. But we gotta talk about it because as soon as it happened, I posted it for a topic, and then as the day went by and the next day, I was like, damn, I don't even want to talk about that shit no more. But we're gonna talk about it. So let's get into it, y'all. Who was more out of line, Chris Rock for the joke about Jada or Will for his reaction? Lenomi, let's start with you. How do you feel about the situation?
So, let me do this disclaimer. I didn't even see the Oscars. Like, I didn't watch it real time. See, I mean, I was walking my bird, but that's beside the point. Once I saw
The fuck?
All right, I'm gonna head out.
Oh my God!
What the?
That sounds like something you say to a motherfucker when you were trying to get off the phone.
All right, I gotta walk my bird.
You're like, hey, I'm gonna call you back. I gotta go walk my bird.
but listen, so the next morning when I got up, I saw the clips on Facebook. So I saw the clip of Will smacking Chris. So I was like, oh, it's staged. It's so staged. Like, they did this for a whole little publicity stunt. And then I saw the whole Will laughing first and then the slap. So I'm like, okay, bro, at what point did you have that moment and then decide to get up and slap him because your initial reaction was laughter? But I don't know. I don't even know if I have a side to stand on. Let me just say that. I think it was the walking my bird part. I got lost on.
Yeah, we all got lost on that shit. I was immediately like, the fuck? Ty, what say you?
One of my friends, what's up, Taney? She like the bird.
Me walking my bird?
Yeah,
so she should get a bird and walk it.
She's definitely
Nobody should do that. We shouldn't be encouraging people that.
I don't think that, from my perspective, there's no right or wrong side. I think either side could be there's some justification on each side. It's just how you view it. It's some shit that happened that probably shouldn't have happened, but when you put yourself in situations like that, it can happen. So I understand both sides, and that's how I'm gonna leave it. But my issue is people taking one side and acting like the other side was 100% at fault. Like, it is what it is. I'm in the entertainment business. You can make a fucking song that offends people, and if they come after your ass, you just have to eat that and understand that you may not have intended to do that, but it offended people, and you take it on the chin and say, I'm gonna accept it and accept whatever repercussions come after of it, or I'm gonna try to explain myself. But in that explanation, you gotta ask for forgiveness, because that's not my intentions. I don't think Chris intentionally tried to hurt Jada, but I understand Will's point. I understand why he did it. Do I justify why he did it? Do I believe he should have did it? No, but shit. I mean, like I said, I made a post. I kicked the damn bike. My baby fell off. She was 3 years old, fell off the bike, cut up the bike, scraped her leg. She ran up to me crying. I hold her, got her, stopped the crying. And she was looking at me like,
do something.
What you gonna do? And I went up to the damn bike and kicked it. Now, I hurt my foot. And later on, I thought about, that was a dumbass. Why the fuck did I kick the bike? But at that moment, I was mad at the bike because it hurt my baby.
Yeah.
And
and it was more so about appeasing her, making her feel.
But did the
safe.
bike hurt your baby, or did your baby hurt the bike?
Well, the bike ain't got feelings, so
yeah. Are you a bike?
Right. But I mean, but it is, and it natural. If I was thinking about it, would I go and kick the bike? No, that made no sense to kick the bike. Did it make sense for Will to slap him? No, but I understood why. If he said I did it because I looked over at my wife and he was laughing. But when he looked at his wife, she wasn't laughing. And you have to understand, when somebody goes through something and people try to make light of the illness, I don't care what illness it is. I don't care if a motherfucker got acne. We could crack jokes about somebody having acne, but there's people who have severe acne and it fucks with their mental.
It's
acne, whatever the fuck it is. I don't have it. I had it when I was knee. Okay.
But did you say acne? Like
I said acne, yeah.
Like the amble that they have?
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking
on
about.
The cartoons.
Yeah. But I mean, but understand, if people go through something, you don't know how that traumatizes them. So to say
and
that
for a woman,
right,
that type of situation,
losing your hair for a woman. That's how I looked at it. Like, we don't know what she did. that woman could cry herself to sleep every night. It's different if a dude go bald. You just
Right.
cut your hair and
Right.
it's kind of more normal. But I'm saying if a woman lose her hair, Nina, look at all this luxurious hair. If you woke up tomorrow and you had a big patch,
I'd have to go pick her
How
up
would you
off of the
feel?
altar.
you would be hurt. So I'm not saying I'm not going to pretend to know.
Right.
Mhm.
I'm not going to pretend to know. I look at it like this. The man been through a lot. He had a nigga moment.
Yeah.
Not saying it was right or wrong. He just had a nigga moment. So,
And we all
well, it
capable of
was
having
wrong.
that.
It
Yeah.
was wrong. But
That's subjective.
yeah.
But
But
we
I think it was wrong. It's all context. There's a time and place. It was wrong. But he had a nigga moment. So I'm not mad at him. He looked at his wife. He seen tears in her eyes because we didn't see. Listen, we didn't see. What's her name?
Tiffany Haddish.
Tiffany
said it.
Haddish said on the screen at the Oscars, on the screens that they're seeing, the camera was still on her and she had tears in her eyes. Like she was hurt.
I
So
don't know if I believe that.
I mean, that's what
Well, we
Tiffany
don't
Haddish
know.
said. You know,
It's like, why would she lie?
She's allegedly she's ready. So I think she,
She would.
So
it's a bad joke.
But as,
Um,
so before, as I finish my comment,
Yeah, go ahead.
for instance, for those who know me, know I, 11 years ago I dealt with cancer, and yeah, so part of that was I had blood cancer, but I also had it affect my skin. So I had rash on my skin, and for a long time, I live in Texas, and Dallas, Texas. You know how hot the summers get. In the summertime, I was wearing long sleeve shirts because I was self-conscious about the way my skin looks, because there you can still see
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
patches.
Mm.
Because people would literally look at me and be like, "What's wrong with your hands?" Or "You need to put some lotion on." Or
Yeah.
and even babies would be like, "What's wrong?"
Literally treat you like a leper.
Yeah, like, "What's wrong with you?" And so for a long time, I wouldn't wear short sleeve shirts. And I feel like I'm one of the most confident persons in the world, but that little issue affected me to the point where I, if somebody says something, it kind of fucked with me for a little bit. So, and I have a friend, her daughter had, I don't want to say the word wrong, but alopecia. And she talked about how her daughter, this is a little girl. She's like 9. And so one day my coworker came to work and she was bald. And we was like, the fuck?
Baby.
But she did it for her daughter.
Yeah.
Because her daughter didn't want to go to church. Her daughter didn't want to go to school. She didn't want to go nowhere because she said, even if people wasn't saying anything about her, it was the way people would look at her.
Yeah.
And so when people say, you know what, that to me, you laugh about, my hair thin. I'm getting older, my hair thin. You like, nigga, you going bald. But somebody who can't help that.
Yeah.
I think sometimes we take the wrong path. Just if you don't understand it, then shut the fuck up. Just leave it alone, because you don't understand. People shouldn't be so sensitive. Well, last week on the thing I said, fuck them kids. And I had people saying, damn, Ty, fuck the kids. It was a joke.
Yeah,
but
it's rude. But it fuck them kids though. It's wrong, but fuck them
right.
kids.
So it's just understanding that sometimes we say stuff in a joking manner, but somebody's gonna take it the wrong way, and that's fine. I apologize if anybody thought that I technically was saying fuck kids, but
whoa, now that's wrong.
What?
Fuck them kids is okay. Fuck kids, that's weird.
Yeah, that's wrong.
That's not okay.
Pause.
Yeah, that's not okay. Nina, what say you?
Okay, so I'm gonna say a couple of things real quick. I'm gonna be in and out.
That's what she said.
Chris Rock was not making fun of alopecia. 2, the whole, it's deeper than that because G.I. Jane used a goddamn lie, because Demi Moore did not cheat on her husband with no younger man. They were actually divorced, and it was actually Ashton Kutcher who cheated on his wife with a younger woman. So stop that false narrative. And C,
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's a big old thing.
Yeah,
and C,
they crawled deep down the rabbit hole.
Everybody knew. Not everybody knew that Jada was bald due to alopecia. I personally,
I didn't know.
idea.
I found out I was however many days old the Oscars was.
Today, years old.
That many days old when I found out. Yeah, 2 days ago old when I found out she had alopecia.
And when I saw it, Jada posted a picture with what's the little girl name? with Willow, and it was something about being free because Willow is known to shave her head and have all those hairstyles. She never mentioned it. I'm not an average Red Table Talk watcher. I don't watch that, so I didn't know. So not
How did she
everybody
do that
knew.
song with the baldy though?
And then on top of that,
I whip my head.
Jada herself has gone on the public and laughed and joked.
On the public?
Yeah.
Continue.
I meant to say like on social media.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. Okay. And made fun of her bald
National
head.
Facebook.
Okay. So that's where I'm gonna say that's why my opinion is that Will was out of pocket for slapping that man. He laughed, and yes, he does have a book saying that when he's nervous, he laughs, right? But however, he laughed at that joke. He laughed. I think the joke was corny, but it was simply a reference to Jada being bald, like G.I. Jane. Hey, part 2.
Yeah, I agree.
Now,
it wasn't a dig at the alopecia
because she has alopecia. It hit different for her,
Yeah.
which is okay for her. We're not going to dispute that. She felt the way because she has alopecia, which is why she's bald. She was entitled to that. When Will looked over at her after he laughed and he saw that she wasn't laughing, whatever his reaction is, that's his reaction, right?
But you could tell it was a fake laugh too, though. It was like a.
Play the video back. He laughed.
I mean,
it wasn't a good joke. It was a corny joke.
It was a corny joke.
It was corny.
It was corny. So him going to slap that man, though, you literally slapped this man on TV because of a joke.
But how many jokes do Chris Rock tell that's really funny?
He
It's
ain't
more his animation.
I
He's
like
not
Chris
funny,
Rock,
but he's animated.
Everybody hates Chris,
Huh?
but I like him.
He's not funny.
Well, that's
Everybody,
just true.
yeah, the show.
Is it
That show
just
is
me?
good.
No,
in the room.
I mean, his numbers
Mario
went
got
up.
mad because
His numbers went way up right now.
Yeah, that's
Listen,
controversial.
this is a win for everybody.
Yeah, that's controversy.
Controversy sells.
Right.
This is
He's on tour right now.
his tour. Listen, if he's coming to Dallas, I'm going.
Look, they
Definitely
said
not going.
they said he sold that night. They sold more of his tour tickets
Yeah,
in that night than they had sold the entire month.
Which is weird to me
Yeah.
because what in your
shut
mind
up, Will.
triggers you to say, "Oh, this happened to Chris. Well, I'm gonna go to his show."
Yeah, people are, but that's how we
Well,
are. We
No, it just puts that person in your mind.
Mhm.
I like Chris Rock
It didn't put me in it.
because you don't like him, Lenomi. We get it.
I mean, it's not that I don't like him. I just don't think he's a funny comedian.
he's
Anywho, it ain't about
entertaining.
me, though.
It's just like when he said,
He told the thing is, he's a comedian who told a joke. He did not deserve to be slapped. And he was let me tell you, you come slap me on stage, they kicking every black person in the Oscars out because you got me fucked up.
Okay.
You're not slapping me in front of
but
everybody.
who deserves
Period.
to get slapped?
Nobody.
Okay,
Not for
so-
that.
so-
Not for a
No,
joke.
listen,
Not
I'm gonna
for
tell
a
you like
joke.
I'm gonna tell you like Chris Rock said. There's a reason to kick an old man down a flight of stairs.
Right.
Just don't do it.
Right. So again,
There's a reason for everything.
it happens, and you just have to. As a comedian, I gotta understand that when I walk down a trail and I tell jokes about something, somebody's not gonna like that, and I gotta. Should somebody rush the stage? No, but if somebody does, that's part of the territory.
Yeah,
I gotta make sure I
it's-
got fucking
This happened
security.
to tons of comedians, especially if you got dark humor and you fucking with somebody in the crowd. Lots of motherfuckers have been ran
It
up
wasn't
on
even
before.
dark humor. It was
I'm
bad
just
body
saying.
joke.
I'm just saying it is something that
It can
happens.
be light
Right.
humor.
It could
Jamie
be
Foxx,
something that just somebody don't like.
look, Jamie
man
Foxx
had a
joked
nigga
about
moment. It
seeing
wasn't
Mike
cool.
Tyson in the club, and the first thing he thought was, "Oh shit, I did jokes about Mike. Mike, I'm finna kick my ass." That's just part of it.
Right.
The funny part is, can I tell a joke about you? And I want to address something you said. But first, can I tell a joke about you and you know it's a joke and you can laugh about it?
Mhm.
Because to me, one of the funniest things about life is that we laugh at life. We laugh at
Right.
ourselves.
Right.
It's
That's how I
easier.
make it through every day.
It's easier for me to get on stage and make fun of the shit I went through when I went
Yeah.
through cancer. I was still going through chemo. I was on stage cracking jokes about the shit I was going through. People in the audience was sitting there saying, "Oh shit, I don't know if I'm supposed to be laughing at this."
If the nigga who's going through it say it,
Right.
I'm laughing.
It's different, but
He's good. This is his therapy. I'm going through it. That's why I'm here today, yo. This is my therapy. I get to talk.
it's almost that same thing.
Talk my
where
shit.
This my sister.
And it's
Me and
cheaper.
her can sit here and be talking, blah, blah, arguing with each other, and then you, random stranger, jump up and say,
You
"Yeah,"
don't know me,
and
relate.
I'm like, "Hold up, this is my motherfucking sister. You watch out." You like, "Well, nigga, you just said this about."
Right.
It's one of those things, and as human beings, we just got to be understanding of the shit.
Mhm.
Again, does anybody deserve to be slapped? Probably not. Is there a reason why we can justify somebody getting slapped? Yeah, but at the end of the day, you never should put your hands on somebody unless they put their hands on you. So that's the bottom line. But this is what I said. This is why, and I think me and Ira talked about this. When when Will said, don't put my wife in your motherfucking mouth. Then he said the second time, when Chris Rock said, I don't, that's the end of the story for everybody who want to defend Chris. Because at that moment, Chris realized that, you know what? Whatever I did,
I offended this man.
I understand now that I offended him because he got to this point where he's yelling and cussing at me. Not the slap. He still was trying to figure out, it's a joke.
It's a joke, yeah.
But now I see how mad you are.
He said, I won't, okay?
And that should be the end of the story. Chris realized that, you know what? For this particular situation, this particular person, I overstepped the boundaries and let me move the fuck on.
Right.
Yeah. And we're going to end it on that note. That's the end of the story. Let's move on to something a little bit more entertaining and fun. Ladies, choking or hair pulling?
I feel like this is deja vu.
I never asked you that before.
Yeah.
First of all, not too much on the hair pulling because she might have. Never mind.
You got a lot of hair though. That's tempting.
I don't give a fuck if you got tracks. I'm just going light pull.
But what if she had allergies?
Wow. Okay.
Whoa, boo, those tomatoes.
What'd you say? Oh, I didn't even hear it, but I already know where you went. That's when you palm the head. You iron-clawed motherfucker. You iron-clawed motherfucker.
Yeah, that's a good point for that. Palmer head. Yeah, I'm with Keith. She said both of them.
No. Okay.
But hold on. Before we jump too far, I do want to just address how everybody thought about the poll when I asked the question about Will and Chris. I did, but I wanted to address the poll because this is funny. And we're not going to dwell too deep into it, but we're going to talk about it and move on.
Saying
okay.
Jada was at fault.
So I said, who was more out of line, Chris or Will? But the answers that I gave, the options I gave were Will, Chris, or it's always Jada's fault. Okay. I had 37 votes for Will.
Okay.
29 votes for Chris.
Ooh.
23 votes for it's always Jada's fault.
That's fucked up.
I think it's hilarious. I don't give a fuck.
Hey,
Come
man.
on. Hey, listen. She is a lot. She's a lot. She is motherfucking. She's a beautiful woman. And I wish her nothing but the best. But she is toxic. Super toxic.
Hey.
You can't
Super
say that.
toxic.
You don't know that
I'm
one.
willing to.
Super toxic.
From what
When
we-
you
from
when
what she
when
gives
you
us?
turn our whole relationship into the world shit, when we came from a moment where we were low key and everybody was just like, yo, I think that they're swingers, but you don't know what the fuck's going on, to now everything is the world's business because my wife want to talk about it all goddamn day. That's toxic as fuck. You think that ain't going? It's not like us, regular people. You're celebrities, so all of this shit is everybody's business all day, every day now.
Because she continues.
Because you want to keep bringing it out. You're a fucking stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
It
Why do
was
you need
always
that much attention?
the butt of
Talk
the
about
nose.
something else.
It's always,
And
you
that's
don't understand
where
me.
with people who want to talk about, well, he didn't slap August. He wasn't supposed to slap August because that was part of their agreement. That the issue with that
part. But let's no.
The issue
No,
with
no. We're done.
okay.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah, it's because
I don't
want to
do it.
there. It's going there.
I don't want to do it. But I feel you. But
Yeah.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
Okay, then back to the hair pulling.
Yeah. So back to the hair pulling. I agree. Keep both of them.
Well, if she has tracks in her hair, then I need to know. That's why I need her to tell me.
She gonna
How
let you
hard
know.
is you trying to pull?
She gonna
That's
let you
the
know.
thing.
What
It's
if
a
she
rule
got
book.
tracks? I mean, how hard are you?
She
trying
gonna
to
let
pull?
you know what's the limit.
Look, I don't know
What you do is you rap and
Yeah, I don't know how
slow
tracks
tug,
work, so I don't
and
know.
she gonna let you know right away if it's legit. If she gonna let you know, depending on what she calls you, daddy, Mr.
Hold on.
That's a little
She
slow.
called me.
Rodney, Abdullah,
She called me daddy. And
Mr.
oh God.
Curtis, whatever
I
she
can call
calls
her
you.
daddy and oh God.
She calls you, oh God.
Should be saying. Oh.
Well, my writing moniker is Eros,
Oh,
so I
see
take
what you
that
did
literally
there.
when
Yeah.
you say oh God, I take that literally. Like, I'm
Okay.
Eros.
Oh,
So
okay.
God with a little G.
Touch.
Oh my God.
He was G.
Yeah.
Big D, but a little G.
Whoa. We're talking about
G-O
Dallas.
Big D.
Ooh, throw tomatoes.
She liked that. She liked it. Dark human, but you liked it. You thought about it.
It's
Walk that
weird.
bird.
Yo,
Okay, so Naomi, what is your answer?
I want to know.
What was the question again? She don't even lost them.
Choking or hair pulling?
I don't prefer one over the other.
So both of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll go with BOFFUM.
Well,
Yeah,
you pull your
both of 'em.
eyelash. You said pull my hair.
Now that would be challenging. They get you slapped.
Childish.
Just everything.
Child.
Wipe your brows off.
Whoa.
I'm being mad disrespectful.
That shit was not that funny.
Do
fam.
not touch my eyebrows.
It was. Oh, it was only funny because I thought it was a situation where somebody's eyelash
Dang,
came
he said
off.
she growing her locks back just for this, just to get her hair pulled. A little nasty. I like them nasty.
Hold on, all right, can I add this in because we talk about the eyelash?
Yeah.
I was in a situation. Person eyelash came out, was looking for it, and why was it like stuck on my chest?
What?
Yo, stop it. My homie man Samusa, aka Bigelow,
I hate you.
over here talking about keep bald head
So
hoes
corny.
all front rows.
We're
Stupid.
not on that no more. We gotta hold this.
Did I turn around in the mirror? I was like, what
You
the
said
fuck
we
is
leave
this?
it alone.
Oh, I thought that could go with
Yeah.
that could go with the
No,
pulling
that's
hair.
the front
Okay,
row.
we're gonna move forward. We're gonna move forward.
Do we have another topic? Because I mean, Ty can't answer the question.
What if
Ryan
they
said
choke
she
you?
need to set her
Y'all choke
he
me?
said
I
lakefront, not
prefer
lace
choking,
front.
So
Her lakefront
No,
on the
no.
dresser and let me play laces or no laces with them Cleo braids.
you like to be choked?
Yo, it's too much going on
I'm not
out
gonna say
here.
I did, but somebody choked me, and I was like,
Lola Carmichael and Balcony Lisa
be
might
choking.
get together and choke you.
Oh shit!
Oh, wow.
Come on. Come on.
Bigelow said, bitch tried to choke me the other day, but I left my neck at home.
What's that dude that don't have no neck name that was on the Love and Hip Hop?
I'm lady
Benzino.
Benzino.
So he looks like Benzino.
Coy Laray's daddy.
Who's that? Coy Leray?
You're so
Benzino.
I don't even know if you're
That's her-
old or young or what. You don't know nothing.
That's his daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Look
Yeah.
at her.
So
She
who's
like
Coy?
went in on him about
Yeah, she's mad disrespectful.
So she's on Love and Hip Hop?
I ain't that.
I don't know. She just on social media she just went mad disrespectful.
No,
on
I
her.
didn't know.
Knowing
about
goddamn
her
well
until-
she wouldn't have a career without him because
She
it's
this
not like
big.
when she came out, she had like she went through a couple different stages of fucking trying to find out. When she first came out, she sounded like fucking YBN Neymar. Oh, it's a rapper. It's a male rapper with a deep voice. She sounded like him, but rapping like the Row music.
Really?
I'll pull up the song. You'll be like, that's exactly what it sounds like.
Where is the row at? We need some music.
Yeah.
He just put out a song not too long ago, right?
Last thing I heard was that Touchdown.
Did that make it to the radio?
Yeah.
Hey man, I gotta give her whatever name.
So Corey said, I do not want to be choked, but after watching Fatima choke Zach on Sisters, I'm all in. I don't watch that show, but
Me either. I heard it's super whack.
I'm sure it's super whack.
It is, but Fatima is
Not too much on Sister, because I think my boy.
Oh my
DeVal
gosh. I
is
can't
on-
listen.
You kind
I
of
like
give me
DeVal.
Fatima
Look, I
vibes.
respect the man's business acumen, but Tyler Perry's
look like
writing
him?
dumbs down humanity.
What they look like? What you look like? Let me see.
Fatima is.
If you're entertained by his
Let me
writing,
see.
I have some questions.
I seen the post and it was like he have a show.
I have some
I
questions.
can't remember what the name was. They was
I
like, it's
respect his
best
business,
one. He
but
has
his-
a deep storyline or something. My whole comment was a lie. I don't give a fuck who tell it because ain't nothing Tyler Perry write deep.
I don't.
I watch Sisters
She
every
said,
week, and after
Pull
the
my
show,
hair,
I'm like,
scratch
why the
my
fuck
scalp,
did I
oil
watch
my
this?
scalp. I'm all in. She wants she wants you to do
Do it all.
do special do her deep oil treatment while you back there.
See, I'm more of a choke me type. You don't have to pull my hair.
Oh shit!
I prefer. I mean, I don't. Either one you do, I don't care. But
Ryan, not too much on the hometown homie, man. Settle down over there.
okay,
I don't see me in her at all, but
It doesn't
Yeah,
mimic
still on
any
Corey's
Tyler
show?
Perry
She has a-
shows.
No, he said
It is a
something
Tyler
about
Perry
Fatima,
show,
somebody
and it's
on
so
it,
trash.
Okay.
Yeah, let's move on because This
kinda got-
show is going down the drain
Yeah.
fast.
No, you just only had 2 women, so that topic wasn't going. And we're not getting much crowd participation.
Yeah.
All of this.
Okay, let's get into something a little juicy topic for the ladies to talk their shit.
Okay.
So I'm gonna read the backstory on this first. Okay.
Okay.
So we had a major breakthrough as contraceptive pills for males is found to be 99% effective in pregnancy and preventing pregnancy. Fellas, would you take the male birth control pill?
Damn.
Yeah, Ty, we got to start with you, fam.
I'm 47. No.
You're not taking it?
No.
Why
Why?
not? Why not?
First of all, I'm not scared. If I have one, I have one.
Do you have kids now? Do you want more kids?
I will.
Oh, okay. That's why you don't want to take it.
Yeah.
At 47?
I'm good. This is the perfect time.
I feel like there's judgment. I feel like there was a judgment on that couch.
Financially stable, got balance in the family to help out. We got to try it. We got to
You got to see.
It takes a nation.
Yeah, we good. We good over here. So I got some shit to pass on, and I ain't got too many to pass on to. So I'm looking at legacy. So.
Yeah. Ryan said, yes, I like it raw.
Now at 21, I probably would have did the shit.
Baby, I like you raw.
21, I probably would have did it.
Yeah,
because
dirty business.
Because I was there. If it would allow me to shoot the club up,
yeah, that's what Bigelow said. He said, yes, sir, I'm shooting up clubs like Orlando.
That's too soon?
Is that too soon? That's
Like
a long ass time ago.
5 years.
Yeah.
I don't think that's too soon.
The male
It's controversial. It's not too soon.
And y'all want to shoot up the clubs, but cooties is still very real.
True.
Oh, shit.
Listen, here's my thing. No,
In the Africa.
because number one, my pull-out game is strong. Number two, I'm 44 now. I mean, I got children, but that was, I meant to shoot the club up. So
You want more kids?
Hey, mine's pretty good
You
too.
want more kids?
I'm not opposed to it, but here's my thing. If I don't want more kids, I'd rather get a vasectomy because I know the outcome of that. Male birth control, as ladies, y'all know, birth control can affect you in so many weird ass fucking ways. It's still to this day, as long as it's been around, still to this day. Sometimes y'all don't know what the fuck is going. It give you thyroid issues and make you gain all this weight, all kind of fucked up shit to your body. So I'm not saying women should have to take it, but I'm saying seeing what women have gone through taking it, why the fuck I want to be a guinea pig on some new shit with it? Give it 10, 20 years at least and see how it's affecting these niggas. One of the side effects could be ED. Then it don't matter if the pill working or not because you can't even motherfucking stand up.
See, grown Ty have that logic. Young 20, 21-year-old Ty, I would have been like,
Pop
they'd be
that
like,
pill.
what about the side effects? Nigga, I eat bacon.
Listen,
I don't know the side effects of that yet.
listen, I'm gonna tell you another thing too. Ladies, if you depending on a nigga to take a pill every day,
Would you trust me if I
the
told you?
fuck is wrong with you?
They draws.
y'all
The
depending on
fuck
the
is-
women to take a pill.
Listen, because y'all are more fucking reliable in regards to that. A dude, listen,
Would
we'll
you
do,
would trust a nigga?
we'll
if he
do the
said-
same bullshit y'all do.
We're more responsible.
I missed a
in
couple
life.
days. I doubled up though. You know how y'all do that bullshit? Skip a couple days. Let me take Tuesday and Wednesday today.
Yeah, a man be talking about, well,
Yeah.
I popped 3 today.
After the fact.
Right.
After I bust it all in, you'll be like, hey, let me take that pill just in case. The fuck?
Look at your dumb ass.
That's how it would be. Is that what y'all want? Is that what the fuck y'all want?
I ain't here.
Birth control company go out of business like motherfucker. This nigga been on it for 3 years. He got 12 kids. He open up his drawer. It's the whole subscription. All
Hell
that
yeah, all
been
that
open.
shit. I'd be like, I took a couple. Shit.
It's in my blood.
Yeah, it's in my blood. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Quanta said, I'm not dating a man who's on birth control. I can only imagine what those side effects are. Laugh out loud, walking around acting like sensitive creatures or whatever dudes call women and baby boy. Yeah, I feel like it's probably going to affect you because it's birth control pills affects your fucking hormones. That's why women be all kind of fucked up when they be on birth control. Like some people it affects not at all, but most women have some kind of side effects. Weight gain is the biggest one. and a bunch of other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like all kind of shit fucks up your and then sometimes y'all be bleeding like forever and shit and all kind of crazy shit.
It's hard out here for some pimps.
It's hard out here for the pimps. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not happy that women have to go through that. So I wouldn't want, if you're a dude and you want to do it, be my guest. But when you end up built like your mama, don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't
with them hips.
Yeah.
And
Don't say that.
Yeah, most of the stuff that they made for men, most of that shit ain't like Viagra. Niggas was dying and having to go to the hospital.
Yeah, motherfuckers was having heart attacks and shit.
The gas station pill, that shit right there will fucking head.
What?
Yeah, you know about the gas station pill?
What?
Yeah, Curtis, I'm with you, brother. Them side effects is too
What's the
skirt.
gas station pill?
You don't know about the gas station pill?
What is it?
Like them black rhinos and shit.
Yeah.
They be the
It's
pills
just
that help their mouth right next to the condoms that they
It's-
refuse
yeah.
to buy because they like being on child support.
Yeah. Why does everybody say that? Is that
Oh.
true? Guys
What?
like being on child support? I haven't been on child support in
I've never been on child support. Don't
3
want to be.
years.
Just lucky. Y'all just dodged bullets. That's all.
Oh no, I've been on child support.
Yeah, I have.
It ain't nothing nice.
That's why I talk about niggas who
But
behind on child support.
but I handle my business though. You know what I'm saying? I've never been like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like I take care of my kids. Most of the time I paid child support. It's gonna make me sound crazy.
For kids that weren't
But
yours.
no, settle down. Relax.
Oh,
yeah.
Relax. You're doing the most. No, I continue to pay child support even when at a time when my son was staying with me for a short while though. I had to get at her.
Yeah, 'cause I
Like,
think
yo,
that's foolish as fuck.
I was like, no, because it's just like the money's still going, and I was like, hey, I need that card. That's my money. Like,
And I
no,
want it now.
it's my money, and I want it now. And no, that's not you. And then when you give me the card, that's not you contributing. That's my money. I still need support from you now. That never happened,
Would
but
you
it
put
is what
your
it
baby
is.
mama on child support?
Huh?
Would you ever put your baby mama on child support?
No, I mean, because I'm a man. Like, I mean,
what does that?
no. I'm just saying, like,
Society
listen, this is
China.
based on y'all theories. I'm a man,
Who
and I
is
feel like
y'all?
I don't need to get money from this woman. It would be nice, but I'm not gonna put you on child support. I'm gonna have a conversation with you. Yo, can you send a little change? Blah blah blah. If you go weeping and shit, oh, I don't have it. Okay, fine, it's whatever. I'm not gonna put you on child support. You know what I'm saying? That's just me personally.
The little nigga like,
Is it
But
not
just
a
know
very-
that. But I've had that conversation in the past. Oh, the shit is different now, right? Oh, you ain't got nothing. You can't spare nothing. Oh, it's different now. It's different now. Ain't that something? Ain't that something?
Would you put your baby mama on child support?
I don't know why. Like, so what's her name made a post? Black China made a post. She said she had to give up her car.
Man, I seen that.
And Tiger came on and said, I paid 40,000. So I was like,
Was that
all-
Tiger? No, I thought that was
No,
Rob. That was
no,
Rob
that was-
Kardashian.
That was Tiger.
That was Tiger.
I thought that was Rob.
No,
it was Tiger.
It was Tiger.
He said he paid 40,000 for his kid to be.
Just for her to kid's school, and the
And the
child
kid
lives
with
with
him.
him Monday through Saturday.
Pull up that tweet. I'm pretty sure that was Rob.
It
Oh, it
was
was Tiger.
not. It was Tiger.
Because I forgot. Because the person
The only
that.
person who ever responds to her is Tiger.
Yeah, the person that was talking to me about it, I was like, they said, oh, I thought that would be something Rob would say. And I was like, oh, shit, I forgot she do got a baby by
She got a
Rob.
baby by Rob.
Well, go make another OnlyFans. Didn't you make like 2-3 million off that shit? How the fuck you giving up cars? You just not really good with finances.
But my question is, so I'm at first I missed the part where he said the child lives with him.
Monday through Saturday.
But let's say he didn't
Yeah.
live, the child didn't live with the
Yeah,
daddy,
Ryan said they
but he
both
was
got her
paying
ass on
40.
Instagram. Because I know I seen Rob say some shit too.
Oh, okay.
the one like the picture that I saw floating around, it has Tiger as
Yeah.
under the bottom responding to her.
Yeah, that's the
about
one I saw.
I pay $40K a year in school, and he lives with me Monday through Saturday.
Right. So let me ask
So
you a
she has
question.
a daughter with Rob.
So if
and a
the
son with.
Okay.
let's just say if the child lived with, in this hypothetical, if the child lived with the mom, but the daddy was paying 40 grand for him to go to school,
Mhm.
does he still need to pay child support?
That depends on what they worked out.
Yeah.
That depends on
No,
what
it
they
depends
worked out.
on what the worked out with the courts. I don't care.
That's a lot.
That's not true.
But is he on child support, or does he just pay for the kid's school? We don't do. See, that's
He
what I
not
don't know.
on child support.
So then,
According
Oh,
to that
okay.
post, he not on child support.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
and
thought
his
you were
son-
talking about like per child support. I was about
But
to say
in
it
his
depends on what the courts
mind,
say.
I mean, but if the child is
His
with
mind.
him Monday through Saturday or Monday through Friday to go to school, then he's pretty much the custodial parent, right?
Right. So basically, you only have your child one day out of the week.
Right. So she should be paying child support.
Why?
If no, I'm saying if there was a person paying child support,
Oh.
because her post was more about, I had to give up this stuff
Like I have
because
to
I'm a
sacrifice
single
'cause I'm a
parent
single parent,
and I don't
no
get child
help.
support.
She said she's a single mom who gets no help.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
So she be getting child support.
So maybe she was talking about
No, she's.
Rob's daughter.
It don't matter. She's a lie.
How do we know what Rob pays?
She's a lie.
And the people was calling him the broke Kardashian.
She's a lie.
Shit, his name Kardashian. He got more.
Nah, he got some guap.
Yeah.
He ain't got guap like his sisters, but he got guap.
Rob, like,
She knew what she was doing. She
Kim
didn't.
is like a
She didn't lay down with Rob because he was
the
honey there.
what's it? Rob like 1.1 million.
Shit, I'll take that right
shit.
now.
I think he's worth more than that.
Why?
You know what? I don't know.
I mean, not because that's a whole more million.
But
than
my
I got,
but my point
I'll
my
take
point is she ain't
How do we
doing
know
shit
Rob
by
takes care
herself.
How do we know that? We don't know her.
Okay.
Not too much on Black China with her ugly.
A lot on Black China because her head game is trash.
She like that.
I was about to
post
say,
was a
yeah.
whole-
See
you
that
said
video? I was
OnlyFans,
like,
she need
what
to go
the
somewhere.
fuck?
Yeah, I was like, how you gonna get on?
I was like, you recorded that?
You, on
You put
Beyonce's
that on the
talking
internet?
about you a whole single mom that don't get no support. Girl,
Yeah,
shut up.
you put that on the internet?
Her
What's wrong with
videos
you?
have been trash.
And her baby, the little girl, is always with like Chloe and them. Like she always with them in all the family pictures and stuff. So like, first of all, Black China, excuse. When do you have your babies? These hoes getting on my nerves. See, this is why I ain't never had no kids.
Not her mama. He said, Ducks knows she better do her Tokyo Tony impression.
How you giving up cars? Like that shit, cars should be paid for.
Because you don't have
If
no
you're giving
money.
up houses, that makes sense. But
Yeah. If you got millions and you still leasing cars, it's kind of, I mean, not leasing,
well,
but
if you leasing, yeah.
if you
but
leasing, that's one thing. But if you buying a car and
pay
you
for
ain't
that
paid
shit.
it off, that's weird.
Maybe she ain't got
It's
no
questionable.
money.
Yeah, so stop stunting. Just lease or.
But does she not
rent what
have
you gonna
money?
say?
I thought she had money.
I mean, it's enough thirsty, close to millionaires out there that'll pay her.
She don't need no nanny. She don't do shit. She should
She
watch
ain't
her
got no
own.
babies.
She should
That's
watch her
what
own
she need a
kids.
nanny for. The son with Tiger and the daughter over there with the Kardashians.
She can call Eddie Winslow. He been saving hoes for a minute.
Yeah,
Not too much.
Oh.
and
that
boy
was-
hoes.
Oh, that was even
Who?
lower.
Who?
Eddie Winslow's gay.
You didn't see him with.
I thought the daddy was gay.
No,
He can't.
The
That,
daddy
that's
did,
just
ain't
his
He was
friend.
with.
That's just his
you
friend.
was-
saw that in the
You
thing.
seen him with
He
old
was
girl.
grabbing
That's his
her
friend.
butt
That's
and
just his
stuff.
They kissed in the mouth.
That's
Yeah,
just
they
his
did.
friend.
The daddy dead though.
You a whole girl though. Even if I was cool with that.
He definitely was taking a photo shoot and grabbing her butt.
They just friends.
No, he was gripping on a boy butt, kissing him in the mouth.
That's
Boy,
a
but-
girl.
Well, she haven't.
That's a
I don't even know how to. address it.
mechanical girl. It's not a biological girl.
But that's
He
his
said
friend.
mechanical.
Did she have the sex change?
I don't give a goddamn.
LGBT.
That is a boy,
He's
Damon.
gonna be calling him.
That is a boy.
He said mechanical.
He gripped on that boy's butt
His
and
name
kissed him in the
Damien.
mouth. That is a boy, Damon.
That was very intimate.
Oh shit!
It was sensual. Did you see it?
You said she mechanical, nigga. They finna come after you like Dave Chappelle.
Listen, I don't care, man. I got friends in the alphabets. They got me. They gonna hold me down. Huh?
She
Yeah,
said, I'm
10 mil. I ain't got
transitioning
10
into
mil.
what? A robot?
Alphabet friends.
He said, change the subject.
He
I'm
said,
telling you.
Oh,
Oh, like
man.
Eddie Winslow.
Ryan answered the question. Eddie Winslow likes chicks with dicks.
Y'all so mean.
I'm
Oh,
just saying.
robots.
Listen, that was sensual.
Y'all are so
I don't care how
very
drunk you
sensual.
is. You know that was a boy.
That's his
You
friend.
know that's a boy.
That's his
Yeah,
friend.
that's his friend. All right, that's his friend. They be
That's his
shaking.
little friend.
They be
His little
shaking
friend.
Peters. Okay,
Oh wow.
I'm gonna move right along because Lanomi is uncomfortable.
why you uncomfortable?
No, did you hear me say that?
Oh,
I want to talk.
He called him a robot.
I would.
Mechanical.
Mechanical.
Out of
I
pocket.
don't know. I couldn't think of the proper terminology.
This-
I've been drinking.
This is.
I'm like
Irish.
Beyonce in the partition.
This is you.
What happened? I'm out of
Straight
pocket.
out of pocket. Straight out of
We
pocket.
should make a t-shirt.
Okay.
All right. Where do we go from here?
I don't even know. It's so weird.
I know where. Let's go on. Let's talk about love.
Yes.
How important is it to hear "I love you" from your partner? Lanomi and go.
I'm more of a
Action.
show me type person.
Mm.
From Show Me State.
She
Yeah.
from Texas.
People can say I love you all day long, but until your actions match those words, it's really just pointless.
But what actions are those? Because some people think, oh, this is gonna get dark. I'm
Oh.
gonna get kicked off today. Listen, some people feel like there's some women
No,
that need to
shut
be
up.
smacked around to feel like they're loved. So what is it that you require to be shown? I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm just saying that's how some people feel.
Yeah.
He just beat me because he loved me.
For me, love is satisfying my desires, whatever that may be, whether that be emotional support, mental, spiritual. If you're providing that type of support, then and you're making daily investments in me, then that's love to me.
That's it.
That's it.
You
It's
said spiritual, mental. You didn't say nothing about it.
financial, because it's not necessarily about that for me.
What about?
She's good.
Next,
Yeah.
boo, throw tomatoes right here.
Yo, she be hating. I don't know why I agree. I'm sorry, Ty. I shouldn't have agreed to that. I've been drinking.
I've been drinking.
And I'm going to continue because I ain't no quitter.
So you don't care about the
Pass the torch.
financial or the physical, don't matter.
I mean, I can run it down all day long. I just try to hit a few pointers.
Well, run it down. You know, run it down. It's your soapbox.
Yeah, I
Do
don't
you?
wanna be on a soapbox though? I don't wanna-
You need that?
It's your
I think they got him at Five Below.
It's your world.
Oh. Street will lose his mind.
You're on the next step
That's
thing.
mine. Next step.
Yeah, next step thing. Next time. Let's go.
Ty, do you have to hear "I love you" or
What's love got to do it? Got to do it.
That shit is overrated. Just saying I love you is overrated.
For the second hand emotion.
It's just words now, like
Yeah,
for a
it
lot of
is.
people.
Oh man, I hate that this. I hate that the world has come to that.
I know.
Love is
That's the
important to
harsh
me, man.
reality, though.
Listen. My love language is physical touch and stuff. I'm a cuddler. I like to hold you. I like to touch. I like to do nasty things to you often. And I like to hear that you love me. I like to hear that. Like, I think it's important because I grew up in a world where I love you wasn't said often. And I think that did affect me. I think it did affect me. And I made a point to, like, as a parent, I make it a point to tell my children I love them often, especially my boys, because that was something that never really happened for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up around old school, real, masculine men and I knew that they had loved me, my uncles, because, I ain't know my daddy, you know what I'm saying? My biological didn't bother.
he's lost?
Yeah. Thank you.
It's interesting that you say that because my whole take on that is completely opposite. You say that you didn't get the whole "I love you" growing up,
and I wasn't finished, but continue.
I'm sorry. Carry on. I'm sorry. Y'all was over there hugging. I thought it was cool.
Okay. It was a little kumbaya moment.
But-
Pew, pew. Yeah. But I was just gonna say, so to me though, it was a point where I just made it a point to, because to me it was normal, but it was not a good normal. You know what I'm saying? It was normal, but I realized, hey, that probably wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? So I make it a point to tell my kids I love them on a regular basis, because I'll be honest, my sister told me something, because my son stayed with my sister for a while, and she told me something that fucking broke me down, like fucked me up pretty bad. Like, she had indicated that he had made a slight comment towards her to think that maybe I didn't love him. And that fucking hurt. That shit flipped my world upside down. I was like, what am I doing or not doing to make him have any concern?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it wasn't like a big thing, but she said it was something that she felt it. Like, oh, so what are you thinking? So I make it a major point to make sure that my kids know that they're loved, like, because we got a lot of generational curses, especially Black people. Man. We got a lot of generational curses that we have to free ourselves from. We got to change a lot of this stuff. And a lot of y'all not going to like this. You're not going to like this. I might lose some viewers. But a lot of y'all keep going by the same old bullshit standards, thinking that's how it is. Y'all be on that kumbaya all up in the church and whatnot. Same old same. And it's like, y'all not learning nothing. You just going through the motions. And to me, it's like, step aside from that and find your own. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just go by, well, this is what they're telling me I need to do. This is what society is saying about this and that. You got to step aside and really realize what you need to be happy and fulfilled. And if the same old same that you're dealing with ain't it, you need to look for something else. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I got way off topic probably.
It's okay.
Yeah, you know, my daughter has taught me a lot. She's going on 14 now, but when she was a baby, I learned so much. That was the first time I said, you know what? She was the first person that outside of mom that I learned that I can love somebody regardless. Like, that's real unconditional love. Like, there's no reason. Like, outside of just you are who you are. You ain't gotta do nothing extra. Or it's not because you did something that I love you. So she was like 3 or 4, and she's in her baby seat, and I'm driving, and she's, you know, that's at the age she's talking, and she's like, Daddy, I love you. And I was like, oh, I love you too. She's like, no, I love you. And I'm like, I love you too, baby. Now I'm looking at her like, what the fuck going on, you know? And every time I said I love you back, she was like, no, I love you. And I'm like, this is baby talk. I'm not understanding this. In a minute, I'm about to yell and say, shut the fuck up. But, you know, this crazy time.
What'd you say?
She just kept saying,
shut the fuck up.
Right. So I you know, I kept saying, I love you too, baby. And she was like, no, I love you. And I'm looking at her through the rear view, and I said, thank you. And she just sat back in her seat and was just like, and at that
she
moment,
wanted true acknowledgement.
I had a moment. I said, oh shit. She basically was like, nigga, I'm telling you I love you, not for you to say it back. Just so you know. I just want you to know that and acknowledge it, that I'm telling you that.
Well, you said she was how old at this time?
She was like 3 or 4.
Okay, so you know your subconscious controls everything up and through the age of like 5 or 6. Mm-hmm. So, and that's why you don't remember that, because your subconscious is no longer the main present after that age. Mm-hmm. Like, you're actively thinking
yeah,
beyond that. But that's why you don't remember much back through that time, because your subconscious is controlling everything. It's just you're on fucking,
it's natural, it's
remote. It's like it's automatic. So yeah, I mean, that's another reason why we need to be more open to letting our kids be. Mm-hmm. Because we're really quick to, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying let your kids be bad and crazy and, you know, turn into serial killers and crazy shit like that. But I'm just saying, be a little bit more open when they asking you questions and trying to figure out stuff. Especially when they go through them terrible twos and all that shit. But why? They're trying to learn. They're trying to understand. So as they continue to grow, don't be so shut down on certain shit. No, don't do this, don't do that. Right. Just try to get an understanding of why they want to do certain things and just see where it goes, because a genius mind is a mind that is unfiltered. We're so filtered. Most people, we're so filtered. That's why most geniuses are a little bit crazy. Like, you got your Kanye's and stuff like that, because once you let that filter go, that's when you start really thinking about shit. Sometimes good, sometimes bad, but you got to let it go a little bit.
And it made me think about relationships that I have been in where we got into a dumbass argument because she said, I love you, or I miss you. And I'm like, cool. You didn't miss me? It's like, and I'm an Aries, I get defensive and shit, like, wait a minute. You told me you miss me. Was I supposed to say I miss you? Like, why did you tell me? Did you tell me you miss me, or you love me so that I could say it back? Or you said it because you wanted me? And that put it all in perspective. I'm like, I done got into arguing with grown ass women because I didn't reply. I didn't say the same thing back. But if you really mean something, you're not saying it for them to say it back.
Yeah.
Because I truly missed you.
Because if they say it and you don't mean it, you're supposed to be like you're supposed to get on your what's his name? John, what's the boy name? We're just ordinary people.
Yeah.
They ask, what are we? We're just ordinary people.
You,
John Legend.
You and
Legend,
I
that's
am
the
a
one.
I.
Yeah. Hold on,
See, that
before you jump, Nina, because I want you to be. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had the best album. but no, for real. So Corey asked something with what I was talking about, so I want to address this. She said, "So you're saying that you agree with children not sexually identifying?" No, ma'am. Boys have a penis.
Girls
have a vagina.
Kindergarten
Okay?
Cop 101.
The little boy in kindergarten cop knew that. So I don't know what's wrong with these weird ass adults that don't understand that. That's how I feel. Now, what you want to do as a grown up, who you want to become, that's on you. But if you are a boy with a penis, you are a boy. If you are a girl with a vagina, you are a girl. If you have both, you are hermaphrodite, and I'll give you some leeway there. But the rest of y'all, get it together. So, continue, Nina.
Real quick before I even give my answer, because I don't even know what the topic was no more. But
how important is it to hear "I love you"?
Oh, okay, yeah. So what you said about her saying "I miss you" and then got upset because you didn't say "Well, I miss you too" or something like that. Right. I remember asking some years back, when someone compliments you, isn't it automatic for you to compliment them back?
Yeah.
And a lot of people were on that, like they just say it because somebody said it to them.
Right.
Oh, you look so pretty today. Oh, thank you. You too. Be lying,
right?
Like
and it's stupid because we're programmed that, because I do that a lot.
I
go in a fucking store and I be like,
thanks.
I be like, they be like, thank you, come again.
Nice shirt.
And I be like, you too. And I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck? I just told you to come.
Right. And I'm intentional now. Like if somebody doesn't, I just be like, oh, thank you, or something, and I move the fuck on. Yeah. Right. Because you don't want to give that false sense of. Now, if they are genuinely, somebody compliments me and says I'm pretty, or oh, I like your hair. If I like theirs, I say it back. It's not.
Yeah, girls, y'all are very confrontational about that type of shit. Like, if a girl give you a compliment, see, girls, y'all so confrontational that if a woman give you a compliment and it's she being honest, sometimes you question it immediately. Like, fuck that mean, bitch?
Right?
She like your hair. Calm down.
Well, because I'm known to just compliment people.
Like
I just
like that.
Like with the glasses, and I kept saying, "Oh, you look just." So handsome and stuff like that, but I do it on
spectacles
in those. But to answer the question, I need to hear it as well as see it. But that goes back to love languages. My love languages are equally acts of service and words of confirmation. I need to hear it.
That's lovely.
I need to hear it. Mm-hmm. Now you're not cute no more.
Love and affirmation.
The fuck?
Not confirmation. Affirmation.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Yeah,
you knew what I said. You know what I meant.
You shouldn't say egg me. But anyway,
exactly.
What did I just miss?
It's the same thing.
Because I said, what did I say?
Confirmation.
Words of confirmation. But I mean,
it's good, ain't it? It's good, ain't it? Yeah, it's good.
Affirming.
Confirmation.
Not confirming.
Affirming. So interesting.
What is the difference?
It's bigger.
I mean, to be honest,
I'm not even being funny. What is the difference between affirming and confirming?
To confirm means that I've put it out there and you're confirming that you agree with it.
You're saying it too.
Yeah.
Like,
okay, I wasn't being funny. It was a legit question.
So my homeboy made a interesting analogy of the love languages. He said that they are twofold. I was like, what the heck you mean by that? And he said, well, you have love languages to where, okay, well, this is my love language. I'm speaking this love language to you. And then the second part of that is, how are you receiving it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I never thought about that. Yeah. It's like, okay, well, you can be quality time. You know, that could be your love language. And I may perceive it as, dang, you know, my nerves smothering me. Why you always want to be up under me? You know, type thing. But that's your love language. Right. So how I perceive that is going to be like, you know, whether or not this works for us.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. You know,
man,
it's an interpretation, and
that is a nail on the head right there.
Yeah, and I
learned that firsthand. Like,
that's what
shit ain't always what
that necessarily don't mean that's
like.
what that person like.
Yeah.
So that's why you know, it's no different than if you speak Spanish and I speak English. In order for us to communicate, I got to learn your language.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That doesn't change what your language is. I have to learn it. So if I'm quality time, but somebody else like gifts, I'm like, damn,
Yeah,
It's
which
motherfucking
is
gifts.
why it's so.
But if I want you, I
Yeah.
gotta adapt to that.
Gotta
Absolutely.
adapt, yeah.
Yeah, I'm that gift shit.
You don't
Yeah.
like buying gifts? Gifts don't always have to be extravagant though. Like
I'm not gonna say I hate buying gifts because I like buying shit, but I don't know what to buy to other people. So I'm like, girl,
that's when you.
That's
pay
why
attention.
you study that person.
I mean, it's a
True.
learning type of thing, but to me, it is like I don't like a lot of superficial shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about it. I'm like, I'm more caring about how you treat me. You know what I'm saying? Than what you doing for me financially and shit. Like, and I think part of that is because I'm a man, I can handle my own shit, so I don't need you to do shit for me financially. So if that's the biggest draw for you, to me, it just looks like more like, do you care about me or what the fuck I can do for you? Because that is, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking for a teammate, not a motherfucking liability.
But I think if that person, and I may be wrong with this thing, but I'm thinking if someone love language is buying gifts, then that means not necessarily that they just receive them, but they're that type of person that's at, I wear hats all the time. And so just as much she like giving gifts, she see a hat, baby, I know you like Superman. I just bought this shirt for you. Like that kind of stuff. That's what I always thought, not, well, in order for me to show you I love you, I got to keep buying you all these purses and shit. I'm like, that to me, that's you more caught up in that than the act of what I did for you. And so, but yeah, I have a problem buying gifts just because I'm kind of a perfectionist. I don't know. I don't want to buy the wrong shit. So it's like,
you just got to listen, honestly. Like with me, I listen to a woman. Like, and we say that all the time, but I mean, genuinely listen, because if that's what their thing is, they're going to tell you the type of shit that they want. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll say certain shit. You got to just listen. Like, oh, boom, boom, boom. She said, oh, I got this such and such candle. It smells so good. Boom, boom, boom. All right, next time Bath and Body Works got a sale, I know I'm going to go get her these motherfucking candles because she fucking love these candles. I'm not going to say nothing about it. I'm just going to show up. Boom, here's your candles. That's just going to blow her mind. If she's a woman that like flowers or some shit.
Flowers or everything.
Just, it don't gotta be. My thing is, because I don't give a fuck about holidays. So my thing is, I'm just gonna show up with this shit just because I feel like it, because that's how I feel it needs to be. Because I'm thinking about you, and I know this is something that you've, pointed out that you care about, that you like. So I'm gonna just do this because I want you to know I'm listening, and I'm thinking about what you want. So that's what it is. Like, it's hard sometimes, but you got to focus and sit and listen. Like,
I know I be giving up.
Some of them conversations,
the card, just
they be like, wank, 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 sound like Charlie Brown teacher, but you got to listen to. They're throwing you little hints in there.
Yeah, and for the most part, women are simple. Men just kind of overthink situations.
Yeah, I know I
really
do.
Simple.
Because I don't be knowing what the fuck. I was like, I forgot what size she said. I don't want to buy too small. I don't want to buy too big. And I'm like, fuck it, just and I like doing surprises and stuff.
In your case, always have a gift receipt. That way, if it's something, she can exchange it or something like that. Like, to me, it's the
or just
small,
ask subtly so as to not give it away. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're like, hey, that shirt you had on the other day, I really like that shirt. What size was that shirt?
See, I didn't date some crazy motherfuckers.
I mean, to me, it's just like that. It's just about paying attention. Because I've had a guy to buy me $1,000 pair of shoes, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, they're nice. And then you walk in the door with a plant, and I'm like, oh my god, oh, you got that plant I wanted, and the plant be like $15.
Yeah,
but it's just
that's me because I'm frugal.
$1,000 what?
Pair of shoes.
Yeah, you gonna be asleep and you gonna wake up. What these damn shoes on my foot? You gonna wear them damn shoes? Fuck that plant.
But if you had been paying attention, you would have realized that
that's not what I
small
like.
things excite me.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I'm telling you, I pay attention to that shit because I'm like, that's me. I'm Mr. Frugal. I'm gonna come through with this. I'm gonna come through with the plan. I mean, like I was telling Naomi, I did get them shoes, and then I was like, I was like, it's a birthday. She really wanted that, so that's what I did. But I'm more, let me get this potted plant. You know what I'm saying? Because you like flowers. All right, let's go ahead and I'm gonna get you the live motherfucking lilies. and put them. We're gonna put them out on the balcony.
What
and,
other option is there?
huh?
What?
No, well, I'm saying I'm
Tulips.
talking about the.
Oh, he said liability, fake ones.
Not okay.
Oh my
Deals?
God!
Listen, that
Did
was
you get you a whole bouquet.
Listen,
of,
that was bad. And as opposed to a bouquet,
growth.
let me get the motherfucking plant, so it's something that can grow with you, and you can take care of it and think about me when you're out there watering your plant.
9:25.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we're gonna move on because we're losing viewers because we're being too sentimental.
Oh, my bad.
He said it's all about listening and getting to know your person. Yeah,
for sure.
I came over here talking about cancer and stuff.
Not too much on cancer.
Yeah,
Definitely
too
not.
soon.
Too soon. I don't want to get. I don't want to get. I don't want to get Chris rocked in this bitch.
He got survivors in the building.
Well, you know,
Everybody on you today.
listen, come on,
all
man.
your guests.
Y'all know me. Y'all know how. If you know me, you know how I feel. You know how.
Hey, I did have somebody walk up to me when I was sick, and they said, "You look tired," and I had you just have those moments, and I snapped and I looked at him, I said, "Motherfucker, I got cancer," and I just walked off, and it was just like it was one of them nigga moments. Like,
were you tired?
I probably wasn't, but it was just
he's sick.
When I was sick, I used to get pissed off at people like, "Oh, I want to pray for you." No, pray for your goddamn self. Leave me alone. Like those,
I didn't want that attention.
It was moments where you feel that way, and I tell people all the time, even when I go to conferences and I've talked in front of groups that for cancer, and I tell them sometimes the hardest thing is just knowing that people just want you there.
Yeah.
Sometimes we go overboard.
That's how I was with my mom, man. I just wanted to be present, man, as much as I could.
Don't do that extra shit. Imagine being sick for a whole year, and every time you see people, they say, "How you feeling?" After a while, that fucking question bothers you.
It's a trigger.
Yeah, it's like, motherfucker, how you think I feel? I'm in this bed.
Speaking of said questions, we're gonna get into the last one.
How do you feel?
Men, which is more stressful to hear coming from your woman? I have a question, or we need to talk. Ty, go ahead.
I'm breaking up. Like at that moment, I'm ready to break up with you. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. This relationship over with. Cause I'm not for the shits today. Like those.
Why do you guys always assume it's negative when they say
if you stop and be like, we need to talk. Especially don't call me at work or some bullshit like that. Now I gotta ponder what the fuck you want to talk about for the next 4 to 5 hours.
It's not always negative. When
so what? So tell me right away.
Exactly.
Tell me right away. Look, we need to talk about the drapes in the living room.
There's a method.
Tell me that shit. Don't be like, because I'm gonna come home like, listen, I don't know no fucking Kiana.
Look, but that's the
like,
part.
Oh, so the bitch named Kiana.
Look, that's the part of us learning our love languages or learning our fucking languages. Most men, I'm not gonna say all men, because there's gonna be some nigga on the group that say, "Oh, you can say that to me, I'm good with it." So I ain't talking about you, politically correct, right, nigga. But for most of us,
politically correct,
right? I don't know where that.
Let's call him,
but
political Pete.
Yeah, political Pete. Look, I'm like, if you got a question, just because I'm a logical person,
ask the fucking question.
Just ask
We're
the question.
logical.
Why ask me? Can I ask a question? Because my smart ass, depending on how you catch me. My smart ass is like, you just asked it. No more questions for today. So it's a setup. We need to talk.
It's a method.
Okay, talk. I don't give a fuck. Like if I'm in a relationship with you and you say we need to talk, I don't care. I can be hanging on one string off of Mount Everest. You said we need to talk. Let's talk. Yeah. Fuck this string. I might fall, but we need to talk. You're like, oh no, we can wait till tomorrow.
No.
That's what would piss me off.
Yeah.
Because if you come to me talking about we need to talk, then go ahead. Like, let's come on.
That's the thing.
But don't be like, oh, we need to talk, but we can talk tomorrow. Then, bitch, you should have contacted me tomorrow.
That's so 95% y'all wait till women y'all wait till the most inopportune movement to say that shit. Like if I'm at work or some shit.
It was which one is more? Because if I come to you and say we need to talk, I'm talking about I want to talk now.
They both the same.
I have a question. To me, my answer, because it was for the men. My answer is we need to talk, because we need to talk is usually not asked or stated at the moment when the talk needs to occur. I have a question is, Oh, here we go. But go ahead and answer your question.
So you're
We
saying
need
the
to
question
talk
as-
is
I think it's funny how.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that
I
might
think
not be what
I
it
think
is.
it's funny how that's
I have
where
a
it's going.
question.
I have a
What
question.
did you use in your hair today? I'm just saying.
These
like-
products. Is it luxurious? Is it good?
Was that a real question? Or you just
No, I'm just saying
bullshitting?
that could be the question. Hey, I got
He
a
took
question.
it as a real question.
Yeah. But yeah.
More
but-
often than not, it
Right.
is something to follow that's probably not going to be pleasant.
Yeah, but we need to talk is never we need to talk, sit down, let's talk.
Right.
We need to talk is like I told you, this shit usually comes on the phone or some shit. We need to talk. Okay, let's talk. No, I'll wait till you get home. Bitch, I can't.
I'm leaving work right now.
What
You
I'm
just got to
clocking-
work.
Because
I'm
I can't
clocking out.
work now. 'Cause
Right.
I'm like, what the fuck? I'm thinking about it. I'm like, was I fucking
So
around? Did
is-
I fuck up? What's
Listen,
going on?
So it's not. I have a question, and we talk not the same thing.
No, because I just told you. I just explained it.
But they
You know?
gotta be the same thing.
To
No.
me, it's the same thing.
No.
Because I'm like, just answer
To
the
me,
fucking
it's
question.
not the same question because I have a question usually happens right then. It's some bullshit, but you be like, here we go with this bullshit. Go ahead, ask your question. And she gonna ask you the goofy ass question. But we need to talk. Yeah, goof ass question.
Not goofy.
Goof ass.
Goof ass.
Goof ass question.
I'm like,
Um,
ugly ass.
so when we was at the bowling alley yesterday, and that girl walked by and said, "Hey, Ira, how you doing? Who the fuck is that bitch?" or something. I'll be like, "I used to work with her." Calm down with your goofy ass. But we need to talk is usually a setup.
And it's
For some
always at the
fuckery.
wrong fucking time.
If I'm like, all right,
When
let's
it's
talk
right
What's the right time to talk?
in person right then and there, not we need to talk.
We need to talk.
And I'm
So-
at work and I gotta wait the next
So why
5
are you
fucking
so
hours.
honed in
I'm
on
clocking
that
out.
one? We need to talk could be you walking in the door, you done ate, you done took a shower. Hey, we need to talk.
Yeah.
It's not as crucial that I just explained to y'all
It's
why.
equal,
No,
it
because
is
you're
very,
putting something on
Yeah,
the
you putting
questions.
that-
You're like,
Okay.
the we need
Work
to talk
type
is
thing.
All right,
always when
we
it's
need
this,
to
it's
talk
not.
still. I have a question is at least more streamlined. Okay, we need to talk is a cornucopia of fuckery.
either way, either question, you're gonna men are gonna expect the worst.
I am.
Yeah, because it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Just talk.
Just ask the question.
Don't make a whole to do about talking. Just talk.
We
I had
have
a
to we
question.
have to do our layout.
Who the fuck is a Shinkashay?
You know who she is. She works at Waffle
We have
House.
to do our layout. Like I said, it's a method to our madness. Typically, there's a method
Yeah.
to madness. If we ask questions,
Case in
we
point.
already know the answers. We're just trying to see what the fuck y'all
Y'all
gonna
ain't the
say.
feds. Y'all
Yeah,
pretend.
definitely the feds. Definitely the feds.
Listen,
Yeah.
Because even if it's a
The
serious
feds burnt
question,
us.
it pisses me off. If it's a stupid question, it pisses me off.
What's
Hey, I have a question.
What's your question, babe?
What's your last name? Like, just ask me what the fuck is my last name. Don't set all of that shit up. Like,
Yeah.
it's
that's what I'm saying. It's
frustrating.
too much. We're logical. Stop doing emotional shit with us.
Go straight for
We
the
don't like
gusto.
it. We don't like it.
You know, it's what's
Like-
funny is I tend to do that a lot. Like, hey, I got a question, and then we'll ask the question, but it don't be on some old
I'll be irritated. though.
bullshit, like on some who the fuck is a Shinkashay type shit.
Yeah.
I just have
So
to
to just
do
talk
that.
about dinner, Ashley. Don't say all the other shit. She said, we always go to negative shit. I might just want to ask you about dinner. Then ask me about dinner.
I mean,
What do you want to eat? Not, I have a question.
like, I literally can find
What
all
you
of my
like to eat for
exes,
dinner
and if
today?
I showed them this,
He gonna lose his appetite in
Look,
that moment.
Yeah.
if I
I
showed
don't
them a
want
picture
nothing
of this,
You know what
they
I'm
gonna
saying?
say,
I wanted some
that's
pasta.
when I told him I had a question. 'Cause
I wanted some pasta. Now I want a
That's
goddamn
your-
drink.
That's your response.
that's
to
my
that?
response. Like,
Every man be like, every time you say,
Listen, I'm gonna just say, just leave the key because it's always my house.
yeah. I got a question.
What?
Oh, we need to
I
talk.
never
We
had
need
to
to talk.
chat,
Man,
though.
we finna break up.
That the we need to talk usually is something.
That's where
serious
I'm
like
going
that.
with it. Do we need to talk?
Now I
Because it
have a
usually
question.
comes from after
Some
shit
bullshit.
was some bullshit. We already done went through some bullshit. Now we need to talk. Do we need to talk or do we need to break up?
Right.
Because I don't want to go through the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
your responses a lot of time determine the ending. A
Listen,
man's response.
listen,
And my
I
response
love
means
you,
we about to break up.
but I don't need you.
How about
Leave
you get
the
home and
motherfucking
she
key.
was like, or she send you a message, hey, we need to talk. And then you get home and it's because your kid was out here in the streets fucking up other kids for no reason. They got suspended from school or something like that. Hey, we just need to talk. It's not always
I don't want the ...
Yeah.
You need
listen.
look.
Them three
If you,
dots got power.
Yo,
on
they,
them motherfuckers.
and they do. They control the
Them
shit out of
three
my
dots
life.
ain't shit. Listen, Ty, and let me tell you why they ain't shit, because fucking Key just gonna post some bullshit with the dots. Talking about, I like to catch people off guard, like, so, ...
I'm done.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I'm done.
And then hit them with the whatever it is when I talk to them.
Key,
Fuck
that's
that.
the one.
Fuck
That's
that
the one.
bullshit.
So,
I am a
You can give me a cliffhanger. We
Yeah.
need to talk because your son been doing some shit.
Mhm.
Okay, so I know when I get there, we finna talk
What we
about
talking
son.
about? Don't have me.
I am a so.
'Cause I'm clocking out.
That takes away the element of
No,
surprise.
fuck that. I'm clocking out and I'm coming right then. Wait, I'll wait till you get home. I'm coming home now.
The surprise is,
And then if it's some bullshit
I come
and
home,
I clocked out and I'm missing money,
You ain't gonna
Look,
piss
you better hike that bitch.
I'm
Look.
gonna knock all this shit over.
Yeah.
look, the surprise is
Yeah, of
I
course
get
I do.
home,
Oh,
hand you
don't
divorce
matter.
papers, and you be
Waste
like,
of time.
nigga, I just wanted to talk about
It was
our
an
next
easy day.
vacation.
That's it.
It was an easy day. The system was down.
That's it.
And now I came home
We
for no
need to
fucking
talk.
reason.
What would you like to go on vacation? What is
I want to go somewhere without your monkey ass for making me clock out over this bullshit.
Look, it's 2021.
Nobody
We black
made
men
you
in
like
America.
that.
We paranoid. Police can't say, let me talk to you for a second.
Boo.
Fuck that.
What the fuck we need to talk about, sir?
Look, real time.
Yo, that's gang over there. That's gang over there.
That's
Don't
no shot.
get fucked up.
Look, but I wish we could line all the police up and say,
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
when-
whoa.
no, and say, when a black person asks you, what did I do? Just like y'all want us to comply, just answer the motherfucking question, because that'll solve a lot of the bullshit that some black people give you, because we want to know why the fuck you pulled me over. I pulled you over because you was speeding. Okay, now we can go further. But when you don't tell me, now I don't know what the fuck you pulled me over for.
But
Oh,
see,
this some bullshit.
You
I'm
will
the
know
opposite.
exactly what you got pulled up over for.
Not
Would you?
necessarily,
Not
because I hate when they
necessarily.
walk up to you and they like,
No.
do you know why I pulled you over?
At
No,
some
bitch,
point
I
in
don't.
that
Why did you
question,
pull me over?
At some point during that interaction, you will know why you was pulled
I've
over.
been pulled
Why
over.
If I
can't you
ask the
say-
question right away, I need to give me an answer right
Yeah,
away. though.
why
And then
you
at the
pull me
end-
over, come to my window. Do you know why I pulled you over? Bitch, I'm finna
That's
take off.
like a
right.
police. That's like a police. Big do not.
But
Do
a
you-
lot
do
of
you
them-
know
so
why I
I'm
pulled
telling
you
a
over?
Do
lot
not
of them
tell
that.
me why you pull me over.
No, that's not what I'm.
Do not ask. Do you
do
know
not
why?
ask the person that you pulled over. Do you know why I stopped you? Well, bitch, I don't know. Probably because I'm
Clearly.
black.
Look,
Yeah.
I had
So
a
you know, you don't want to ask that open.
I had a lady cop ask me, she said, did you know driving through this business parking lot was illegal? I said, no, I didn't. She said, I'm gonna write you a ticket because you didn't know that. Well, why the fuck you just asked me that? Just write me the fucking ticket.
Man,
So
I just
driving
want to
through
get
a
stopped
parking
by
lot
a
is-
lady
is
cop
illegal?
who just wants me to fuck
It's
the
evading
police.
traffic or
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh, you were driving through the lines.
No.
That was a
No.
good
Like, if
joke,
you-
man.
If you go to a stoplight,
I
and
hate it
say
here.
that light is too long. You cut through this parking lot of this restaurant or whatever
To get to the other side of it.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's hella illegal.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
You did.
average
No.
person doesn't.
Wait, what'd you do?
So I was like on 67, Papa Do's, the street was fucked up. The 67 was fucked up. So I was on the service road. Papa Do's was right here. I just cut through Papa Do's parking lot and came out on the other side and turned. Woo!
My nigga, you know that's illegal.
Everybody know
Yeah.
that's illegal.
Just
No, I
like
didn't.
people, a lot of people
Y'all knew
don't
that
know
was illegal, just like y'all knew Jada Pinkett had alopecia.
No, we
knew.
didn't know about
Y'all
alopecia,
knew.
Never
but I
did.
knew that was
Y'all
illegal.
No, I did.
Yeah,
I,
a lot of people don't know.
I'm
that
gonna tell you
having
another
stuff
thing
hanging from
people
your
do
mirror
that they don't know is
illegal.
illegal.
All those
The
little
shoes,
scented
the trees,
Yeah.
the
hand
mask,
glitter. You
Yeah.
cannot do that.
the mask.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you.
I didn't know that shit either.
Listen,
I mean,
I,
I don't do that no more,
I was
but-
riding dirty for a long time, so I never did that shit because I knew it. Now I got, you know what I'm saying, I got my you know, my crystal, my amethyst hanging down there because I
So
need
you still do it,
I need to
knowing
be
it's illegal.
no, because I need that charge.
But it's illegal.
But listen,
It is different.
I know it's illegal. However, they're not gonna pull you over for that shit unless they're using it as an excuse. Now, if they
Excuse or
pull you-
PC.
If they pull you over for some other shit, they can hit you with that. But no cop's gonna pull you over for that
I would.
unless they want to fuck with you.
So what if it's like a handicap placard?
Wait a minute, you
not
pulling
supposed to
people
be
over for
there.
that?
I tell people that all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
It's not
Give you the
supposed to be
hand.
there.
Cannot have
You
it there.
making people late for work for that?
Where is that supposed to be?
It's supposed to be in maybe your glove compartment or your
Listen,
side pocket. You can't.
That's what I'm
just
saying.
ride
Most
with
cops
it.
won't pull you over for that unless they feel like fucking with you.
You pulling people
Now,
over
if they
for
pull you over on some other shit and
I
they
use
and
it
they
as
see that shit, they gonna hit you with it. But
So let me ask this. So
I ain't
how
riding
people
dirty,
have that
so I
little
don't give a
thing
fuck
up
about
on their
having that
window,
thing
and then they put their phones right there so they can get the
You
directions.
cannot have anything up there.
There's no.
Not from the thing.
You're not supposed
but
to
on
have
the
any
window.
obstructions.
Cannot have anything on your window. None of that is supposed to be there.
There's supposed to be no obstructions. Anything in that obstructs your side of view.
If
So
it's
they
not
can-
here, it's
But it doesn't matter. If there's something there, they can say that's that.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? It's subjective.
Because I see that be shit being everybody car.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
I said everything.
when I was riding dirty,
illegal.
I never had none of that shit because I knew it was the fucking law. But if you good,
I'm just saying,
most cops ain't gonna pull you over for that.
That's what I
If
live
you got a
in
tire
City
that's low on air and the threads are not thick enough,
Yeah.
you get pulled over for. It's a lot of stuff that you can get pulled over for.
I don't even
Yeah.
like out for those like that. But next time you,
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Let's do it.
Be
No,
real.
because I've seen
Quanta
places-
said everything in Duncanville is
Right.
illegal.
Right, I agree. Look, because I've seen businesses that had signs up that says no through traffic, but I thought that was them particularly
they're saying that.
policing their property.
Well,
But
you know what? You're right. Not everybody knows that. Only reason I know that is because my dad's a cop, so I know like a bunch of shit that you don't post.
Yeah, I know.
But she caught an attitude with me because I
That's
didn't
like
know
I learned
that.
that.
I was just
I
Yellow-
rode dirty for way too long, so I learned all the fucking laws.
Here, I don't know if y'all knew. It's like totally off topic, but green is go, yellow means stop, but red means do not go. So you know how people be like with the yellow light, they speed on through. No, yellow means stop and red means don't go. The stop sign say stop, but a red light means don't go, but yellow means stop.
Oh,
So just
Oh,
news
shit.
you probably don't even give a fuck about. But
Reading Rainbow.
so, but me, I'm guilty because the light turned yellow. Bitch, you in front of me, you better go through
Yeah.
that motherfucker. Like we got.
But yeah, that. But back to that question. I mean, I'm just speaking. I know I crack jokes a lot, but that shit be funny to me because that shit. I'm really paranoid when motherfuckers say
We need to talk.
we need to talk.
It's horrible. I mean, I don't give a fuck now. I'm a single man living my best life.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you're in a relationship, it's like
I'm not going back and forth with you.
just leave.
Just say this shit. Just
I'll be on my Beat King
Why
shit.
don't you
Just leave.
Get that bread, get that head.
Then just
Then
leave.
leave.
Just go. I don't got time for the. Listen.
we need to have a support group.
Listen, I'm on my whiz kid. Me no like no stress.
Yeah.
Not-
We need to have a support group for that shit because maybe it's only happened to me in the worst time.
Yo,
I'm at work.
Ty, let's do a
I'm
skit
doing
about
something
that.
serious. We in bed cuddled up and shit.
Yeah, we going too, Ryan, man. I appreciate you rocking with us though.
Good, and then you like, we need to talk. Oh, shit.
Yeah, fuck it all, man. Fuck it all.
Or I shot the club up last night. You call me the next morning. We need to talk.
If she call you the next morning, she a whole motherfucking lie.
I'm
Ain't
like,
no
what?
way.
She not a whole motherfucking. No, she might need
Ain't
that.
no way she
No.
know the next day.
No, she might need that $50
You're right.
for that plan B. She might need that 50.
She should have told you that tonight. As soon as you know it,
Listen.
we need to talk.
Right. That's what she
Alrighty
right there.
then. And on that note, we gonna bid y'all farewell, man. It's been another. This is the
Bye,
40.
y'all.
This is that I calculated was a 42nd episode. Me and Val actually started doing it before I started calculating, but tonight was the 42nd episode.
42nd?
42nd calculated.
Oh, 40 seconds.
Calculated in his studio. I'll say it's the 42nd in his studio.
Number 42.
Number 42, but we're probably at like 50 something. But yeah, so we appreciate y'all rocking with us,
So
man.
what y'all
Continue to
doing when
rock
we
with
get
us. And I'm gonna throw
Giveaway?
Yeah.
Hey, so before you go, everybody make sure you walk your bird.
You
and
gotta walk them birds.
Walk them birds, goddammit.
and shout out to all the mechanicals out there.
Nice shit. Yo, peace, y'all, man. Thanks for rocking with us, man. It's a QTNA show, man. Good night.